Well, Alasdair, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I would like to ask you about yourself and your job with Benriach. So, if you could tell us.
So I work as a regional sales manager for Benriach Distillery, so covering the brands Benriach, Glendronach and Glenglassaugh. I manage our export sales to Canada, South Africa and some European markets, so Austria, Netherlands, Poland, Switzerland and also Cyprus. So not a terribly regionalised regional sales manager.
Not really. If you would describe someone Benriach, what makes the distillery unique? What makes it outstanding in your opinion?
There's probably many factors in that. One of the things I love about the Benriach distillery is the range of expressions that we have. So the person who started the Benriach Distillery Company in 2004 was Billy Walker, and having a chemistry background and being a master blender, he really got quite creative with the portfolio at Benriach. So we have our classic Speyside range, but we also have a range of peated whiskies, very unusual for a Speyside distillery, and we do a range of wood finishes. So through the years we've done port, marsala, sauterne, rum, virgin oak, a huge range of wood finishes. We've done some very little triple distilled, again unusual for a Speyside distillery, and we also have our single cask releases, which you can see on the shelf here.
So when Billy Walker took over Benriach in 2004, he had, I think, a lot of old stuff, old casks being there in the distillery. Is it still that way, or are they drying up?
No, absolutely. So very, very fortunate when he started the Benriach Distillery Company with Wayne Kieswetter and Jeff Bell from South Africa. They acquired Benriach Distillery from Chivas, and the stock that they acquired at the time was actually about 20,000 casks, dating all the way back to 1965. So you think about the difficulties of some of the start-up distilleries today, the overhead you have to manage for 3 years before you can sell a drop of Scotch whisky, and years beyond that before you can release a range of age statements. For Billy, Wayne and Jeff, they were able to release a 10-year-old, 20, 30, 40 straight from day one, and we're still in a strong stock position.
Okay. You changed some of the wood finishes lately. So you replaced, for example, the 15-year-old Pedro Jimenez with a 17-year-old. Will this go on? Is this a plan to go to older ages, or is it just what you have in stock?
It depends on stock availability. So our plan is to focus on the core range, classic Speyside expressions, and also some of the peated whiskies. But with regards to the wood finishes, we'll continue to do them as limited releases just now, and the age statements will depend on stock availability, but we'll still continue to innovate moving forward.
How much do you produce a year right now?
The overall capacity is 2.6 million litres of alcohol per year. We're probably running at about 2.4 just now.
Okay. And do you know by any chance how much of this goes into blends? Are you delivering into blends?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So one of the clauses in the contract with Chivas to begin with was that Benriach would continue to supply whisky for their blends. So there's a lot of Benriach that's gone into Chivas Regal in the past, and we also do some bulk shipments around the world. So Wayne and Jeff, two of the other partners, they sell blended whisky in Africa, so we were supplying some of the malt whisky to go into their blends in Africa as well.
Yeah. Now that Benriach and Glenglassaugh and Glendronach have been taken over by Brown Forman this year, is there, you think, some change in product range that we will see, or is it not influencing it this at all?
There's no influence so far. It's very difficult to predict. I think the new owners are well aware that they've spent a lot of money buying 3 fantastic distilleries, and they'll be very cautious to change any of our products. So for now the aim is definitely consistency moving forward. Yeah.
And the final question, can you tell me something about upcoming releases that you have up your sleeves? Is there something you can talk about?
Yeah,
Or?
so obviously you've got two of the new ones on the
Mm.
shelf, the 17-year-old Pedro Jimenez
Mm.
finish and the 21-year-old Tawny Port finish. On top of that, we're looking to release a Moscatel and a Marsala finish in months to come. We did a series of peated wood finishes last year. We'll look at the possibility of introducing some more peated wood finishes, and obviously we'll continue with the single cast batches moving forward.
Yes, sure.
There was also a cast strength Benriach batch one released earlier this year. We're looking into the possibility of doing a peated cast strength as well.
Oh, that would be interesting. Well then, Alasdair, thank you for coming, and thank you for talking with us. So have a nice day here in Vienna, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you very much.